Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, dang. Am I? Wait, microphone check. 1 2 1 2. Let me pull that up a little so I can make sure I can hear. And yeah, we're back with another live. And thank all that join. Make sure you hit the like button when you come in. Kind of helps out. With what we're doing and the content that we're sharing, and keep this thing going as we usually do. I wanted to come in last night, but I was a bit busy. I was busy. I ain't gonna hold you. I was busy. I was kind of tired, but I'm up now. I'm up now. I'm here now, and we here now, and I'm like going. So I don't know how long this live is gonna be, but it's always a bit long, and a bit strong. Like it's crazy because
Especially if dad not in here. That's the first time a black dude done crashed into the house.
man, I'm on live. Golly, man, I was supposed to go live, and then somebody ran into the house, bro. I'm like, well, what the hell, man? Yeah, come in Discord, Ozo. I'm in. I already got the Discord open, as you can see. So, people that come in that are new to the channel, you got experience to share. You trying to just jump in the conversation. The Discord is always open to everybody and anybody that's subscribed to this channel. So if you subbed up to this channel, and it's just come in. You don't have to ask, because a lot of people be like, is the Discord open to everybody? Yes, it's open to everybody. If you trying to come in and chop it up, or you got something to share, like drop in, drop in and say hi. What's up with it, Ozo?
Good, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, Ozo. I think that's why I kind of wanted to come in and do this, because I was just looking up this the ancient mushrooms, and with the psychedelic key to the Mayan cosmos, right? It had me tripping out because we always talked about how all this stuff was connected to like ancient times, and and what they were using it for, and now it's like we're doing the same thing, but at the same time it's weird how within the experience you start seeing the Mayan shit. You start
Yeah.
seeing ancient shit within the your experience of diving in, and I was just tripping off that. And
Yeah.
then I was I come up with my little script, before the pyramids rose, before the Spanish chronicles, before the world we know now, there were people who looked to the sky and saw maps, messages, and portals. The ancient Maya believed the universe was alive, layered, and conscious, and for thousands of years they assessed that cosmic architecture using the key, a living organism that grows silently from the forest floor. So the Mayans, I didn't, I kind of knew, but I didn't know that they was actually using mushrooms. But I did, I think, because you talked about this a while back, and you were sending me the photos of the remember the
Stone
mushroom,
ones, the stone.
yeah, the stone mushrooms and shit like that. Mayan
Hmm.
stone mushrooms. Okay, yeah, let me show this. Yeah, the Mayan stone mushrooms, and man, Ozo. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I don't know. They look like mushrooms, but I don't know. They look like something else too at the same time. So I'm just like
Yo,
going.
but
It's
also
kind of weird.
the Easter Island, giant heads. Kalindi also said if you look at them, their forehead is like a giant mushroom head, forehead.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of things out there, and the mushrooms connected to the pineal gland, right where the eyes is at, makes sense. But I don't know. You know, the more, even AI, right? AI is gaining intelligence. Even AI is telling people reality is based off of your thoughts.
Yeah.
Like basically the way, if you sit there and you constantly think a certain way. Sometimes some people, they think a certain way all the time, and it ends up, what I mean. It ends up working out somehow. Like reality is just like the law of attraction type of thing. You know what I mean? And that's on the slow mo. I guess our reality is already dumbed down because of what we learned. Like, you know what I mean? Learned school and teaching and upbringing and whatever, that it dumbs down our reality in a way that we locked in to this reality. But psychedelics show you how anything is possible, and then like spiritual things and like weird stuff that just opens to things that you never looked at before, that you even seen, like some people, a lot of people never seen no dang ghosts or nothing like that, or felt like the experience of some entity or something being in the presence, like something's there listening to me, something's watching me, like,
Yeah.
you feel me, they never had no feeling like that. But then psychedelics kind of like shows you that there's things all around you all the time that you're not aware of, that are there.
Do
And
you
it's
think
not
at
just
do you think at times like I like at times like I want to call it portals, but I think it's something beyond the portal that is being opened up within you, that is giving you access to see the things that you seeing, because that's when you start seeing these different entities, and you see them throughout the day even after the experience. So I don't want to call it a portal. It's something else that opens up within the person, that to where it gives him access to the unseen, and now he's like seeing the things, which is weird, right, Ozo? Because I don't even want to make it a psychedelic thing, because I feel like a lot of people do it. We just like when we was talking about egregores, and we was talking about different things of that nature. People that talk to themselves, imaginary friends, and different shit like that. So what if it's something that's always been in us and been happening, but we taught ourselves over time not to see these things because we want to generate this reality right here. What's up with it, Awoken One?
called that's called schooling, and and what's it called? Schooling and programming.
Yeah,
I mean, all the programs and schooling that we've had, and the structure, and the culture itself, it erases things. The culture we were given. We were told certain things that we believe. The hardcore
what's up,
science,
Isaac?
like real. Like, you know what I mean, some of us is hardcore. Some people are hardcore religious, and some people are hardcore scientific, right? So the hardcore scientific, it hits them hard in the head when they figure out that a lot of things are just hypothetical. Hypothetical. And then a lot of things religious wise, this hits them in the head when some of them things are just allegories and just metaphors. And it's
Yeah,
like reality is a lot more. You got to take it by the wheels, by, what I mean, with your own hands, the wheels of your reality. And the crazy thing is, well, reality is more than what we think, because if your mindset, like, this is why they say, even in, they can't hide certain truths from us, right? Like, even in the, some of the doctrines are very strict, some of the biblical things are very strict, some of the beliefs are very strict, some of the but they also show you hints to the truth, like to have your mind like a child's mind.
yeah,
So like a child's mind is a free mind that is not strict, it's not restricted. It's like you could go walk into the woods with the mind of a child, and you will come across some ancient, a door will appear where there's no door for anyone else, that was never, that people have walked through that path a million times and never seen the door that was there, because you had that mind open, and you went and you seen this door, and you might not ever be able to bring anyone back to over there to show them that door, because you won't find it again. Like, you feel me? It's
yeah,
just the way your mind, there's things out there that are only meant for the Ready Player One.
yeah. It's kind of weird because like I can understand that, because it seems like the reality that's going on right now is the ones that are running things kind of generated, and like that's the reality. So it's like they try to keep that one going, and then but they can't shut down the other ones. That, like the ancient ones, a lot of the ancient ones, bro, they can't shut that shit down. That shit is coming back around. and it's been trying to come back around. I mean, we had the LSD days and different shit like that. Like it's been around. It's just really never left. But it's like, okay, no, we need to generate this right here because I think that's one thing that I learned on my last few experiences is that if reality is like a mirror of your mind, when we all come together, we make what we would call God. And the more we come together, the more stronger that God that we all believe in at one time, stronger. But it goes beyond like just God. Like we'll say God, but then we don't think about okay, like the United States or China or the different countries. Like these things that like motherfuckers come together to make that shit. To make that shit what it is. And it don't matter what everybody within the population of that country believes. Everybody can have their own belief system, but they all still support the country and make the country what it is. And it makes the country, and it's like weird because they even chop that down to states, cities, all the way down to blocks and houses. You feel me? It's like some weird ass shit, bro. But I think that's the one thing that it's been trying to show me right now is that aspect of it, and just like paying attention to that aspect of it. It's like it kind of make you step outside the house of these different things because it's normal for us to be into these things, whether it's a job, you feel me, and everybody's following the program. They on robot mode at the job. I said, damn, bro, that shit be crazy as shit. It's so different now looking at things when I be pushing through. It's just different, bro. It's not the same.
Hmm.
It's not the same. It's not the same. and
Hmm. Hmm.
you kind of see you feel me. I'm gonna tell you like this though. Although, do you feel like it's kind of weird to like adapt to, you know, regular life after like having all the psychedelic experiences that you had, or does it make it easier, or does it make it a little chaotic?
Um, I think that it messes with the elites programming that they got on us. So
Yeah,
it makes a person like me just not. I don't subscribe to nothing. I'm not. I don't do nothing for anybody else. I do everything for me.
yeah,
For me and me and mine, me and mine, and my family and my friends and the people in my circle, the people I meet, the people I come across, the people in my reality, my vision, my peripherals. You feel me? Like that's it. I don't believe in none of the stuff that they programming people in the news or nothing. None of that. I ain't listening to nothing. Don't know. Nobody even know that volcanoes is erupting.
yeah,
That things is happening, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like I don't know. Like you feel me? Are we supposed to know? If it ain't happening to us, we ain't supposed to know about it. Like you feel me?
yeah. That's what it seems like. But I
You're
think
supposed to live a certain way.
like
You're
cause it
supposed to live a certain way. So
when
you're supposed to live a certain way. I feel in life with no fears of nothing. You're not supposed to fear love. You're not supposed to fear
oh, what's up with
relationships. You're
you?
not supposed to fear enemies. You're not supposed to fear friends. You're not supposed to fear nothing. You're not supposed to fear circumstances of nothing. You're supposed to just do stuff and do what you do.
that, hey, that's funny though, bro, because people have those fears. You feel me? Especially like on the job, bro. People have dummy fears on the job. Hey, man, I ain't trying to do that because I ain't trying to lose this. You feel me? I got this good thing going and I ain't trying to lose it. And I'll be like, bro, I don't know. I'll be walking around with no fear, no fear. Like I had another person tell me the other day, like, hey, my kid, my son, he's older, but he's seen your videos. It's like, and I was telling him, hey, don't tell nobody. And I'm like, going, why not? Like, like
Hmm.
I'm not trying to hide shit. I ain't got nothing. I was doing this before I came here. This ain't nothing new.
Hmm.
Like it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing bad. You feel me? So it's like, why, and like the fear just never was there. It's like,
After he done told like 10 people, he was like, I told him not to tell nobody, but he done told everybody already.
yeah, yeah. That's how I was with a couple of people. That's how I was with a couple of people to where they went and they told a lot of people, but tried to. Well, I didn't say nothing. It's like I don't care. bro. But what's name
Hmm.
said been tripping every day on shrooms for like 3 weeks. I would say it makes it more real in a sense. I think in a sense, but at the same time, it lets you see the people that are. I don't even want to say sleep, but the ones that are actually programmed into reality to be this certain way, and they try to
Hmm.
get you to be that way. And it's like I like
Microdosing accumulates, like you take micro, if you microdose every day, after a month of microdosing, you'll have an awakening experience because of the accumulation of microdosing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So, but they said it's a healing and it's awesome and they get a lot of out of it because a lot of people at first, they have a lot of fears, they have a lot of
what's
this,
up
they
with
have a
it,
lot of
Tim?
anxiety, have all these things wound up inside of them. The coil is too tight. So microdosing helps release that coil that they have of that tightness that they got of being shoulders uptight and being afraid and being, you know what I mean, like being socially anxiety and stuff like that. So it does work. But they said that the effect of instead of waiting a whole month of microdosing until you get that that accumulation, it was better to wait 1 month in between a high dose of five and up, five
Yeah,
grams and up, and that it would last. That one experience would last the whole month and more. It would sometimes last 3 months. With like the feeling of greatness and no fear and no you don't need another reboot for 3 months. Like you know what I mean? Compared
yeah,
to a pill that they prescribe someone that they have to take every day for anxiety or every whatever for anxiety or whatever this prescription is. The shrooms you take it once and you're good for 3 months.
yeah.
You feel
You
me? That's a
good?
big difference.
Yeah, yeah. Which is crazy because like it'd be more like like Isaac said, like we'll take it today, tomorrow, the next day. Like sometimes, wait, hold on, what? Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me take a quick break. Ozo, give me 1 second.
Mhm. Book always acting like he ready for this, right? Life be life and kid. Life ain't letting you, especially when you a character like that you involved in stuff and you talking about stuff. It's always gonna be something make you stump your foot. Let me see. Look at this. Um, Come on, Booker now. Mm, nausea, like the nausea. I just go with I take the shrooms and I powder them down as powdered as you can, crush them down as thin as you can, and then add them to peanut butter. Peanut butter masks them in a way that they just settle into your stomach and they just go with the flow. Like it really takes away the nausea for some reason. I don't know, but if that's the case too, some people try making the tea instead. They take the shrooms and they make the tea, and they just strain out the shrooms and then drink the tea without the shroom fibers in it. But it's still the flavor. You could tamper with the flavor. You could add stuff to the flavor to make it to mask it somehow. And then when you drink it, you
My
shouldn't have
bad.
as much.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. Yeah, you know how it is. I remember the pictures I sent you, Ozo.
Hmm.
Oh boy, ran into the ran into the house and shit
Yeah,
in the car.
reality giving you a chest bump, telling you like you the main character. You gotta always stub your toe. Something gotta happen.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
gotta happen to throw a monkey wrench in the middle of you telling somebody the top secret is secret of secrets. All of a sudden the doorbell rings or something.
Yeah, I was like, man, we gonna go live right now. As soon as I got ready to go live, it was like, boom. I'm like, what the hell is that? Go run outside. Boy, that car tore up. I'm gonna upload the video on YouTube so y'all be able to see it. But golly, I was like, damn, that shit was ugly. Hey,
Mhm.
you know what's crazy though? Oh, it's like with us, like people like we are getting into some shit. If some shit happen, like the first thing they do is, "Hey man, you think you can put this up for me?" Give it here, give it here, shit. Give it here for the police come shit. But yeah, it was like it was like it was like that. Just like okay, you feel me? But yeah, he said been a while since I tapped in. True life, what's good, fam? Are we good, Dramos? You know. And thank y'all. I thank y'all for being here. I thank everybody for being here. You know, like we having these talks. But you was talking about what was you talking about? You was talking about the T method.
Yeah, because you had dipped off and left everybody in the dust. So I just was answering somebody asking about nausea tips. So I was just giving some nausea tips.
Oh yeah, yeah. They be talking about all kind of stuff like with the nausea. What's those seeds they say you can take? I know you well know. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what he's saying. You can also use things like ginger, marshmallow root to help with stomach be more calm and yeah, that's crazy, bro. Cause I remember I used to get that in the beginning, and then you kind of fight through it. And I never took nothing to make the nausea go away. Shit, if I got to throw up, it was like Kalindi said, man, I just throw that shit up. Hey, Kalindi
Yo,
said,
listen, he's wild. Some will throw up and then just look at the toilet and be like, that looks like about an eighth. That's about an eighth right there. Now that's about a half ounce. And then go eat another half ounce.
hey, that's what I did. I looked in the toilet, I seen all that shit. I said, man, I kind of want, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to take it out and just rinse it off. Let me rinse
Nah.
that shit off. That shit was, man, it was hella shrooms. I said, man, hold on, I can't waste all that. But then, yeah.
Nah.
Nah, I went and took more. I just went and took more and fucking, went in. But still, at the same time, though, that's a lot. Yeah, R.I.P. Kalindi, man. That was a
No
lot.
doubt, man. Hmm.
That was a lot. But I don't like nowadays. Like I go in, bro. It be weird nowadays. I'm kind of scared, bro, that I don't have that fear that I used to have. That's kind of scary because at the times where you go so deep that it seemed like you're gonna get stuck, like you're gonna get stuck in there. But then when you like don't have the fear, when the fear is gone, bro, you don't have all them thoughts that you used to before. That it's gonna do this to me, it's gonna do that to me. No, your mind is
Nah.
just literally open and ready. It's just open and
Hmm.
ready, which is
It's
like
very relaxed. It's like you got no tension. No, you just like what's it gonna show me? Like what's gonna show me?
yeah, what it's gonna show me. But I'm telling you, bro, the where I'm at now, it's been showing me in my last 5 experiences. It's been showing me the same thing. That's why I took a little break right now. That's why I ain't went in a few weeks, if you notice, because that mirror image thing of reality just being the reflection of my mind is so like I understand it when I'm there, and I understand it on some days, and I see it on some days, but at the same time I'm going, bro, that shit does not make sense, but it kind of do because when you start to understand the things that you make in your mind, like the house that you build. It's like almost like I used to say back in the days, like you are the pyramid, and you looking out. The eye is the eyes looking out of the pyramid, but within that pyramid, you're carrying all these building blocks of everything that you then built over time. So it's like but at the same time, it's like things that I know that are outside of me, like me looking across the street and seeing all these apartment buildings across the street, and it's going, oh, that's just a reflection of your mind. And I'm going, how? Like, I didn't build them apartment buildings. Like, hold on, bro. This shit is not making sense. Like, I kind of understand it in certain building blocks of me looking in my room and how I got my room set up. It even got me to the point to where when I'm driving, like if like I was on the bus, I'm driving the bus, and like I went under this tree that was like cut out. It was cut out in a square, so cars and buses and stuff like that can go under it. And in my mind, as I'm going under it, I'm going, "Oh yeah, I had them cut this out a long time ago." You feel me? It's like almost like everything that I'm doing. Oh, I had them build this house so I can move in it right now. Oh, I had them do this right here so I can be able to do that a long time ago. And it's still like, bro, come on now. Like, that shit is trippy as shit. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, one places. If you look at people house or into buildings too much, you'll understand and remember being in there. Yeah, no, but still though, like you remember to the point of almost watching the house get built. Or if you're like you were actually a part of the construction of everything that you come in contact with. It was like,
You know why? Look, I think it's because a human made that. Anything that's human, you're connected to everything that's human.
exactly,
And
exactly,
we're
exactly.
we're all we're all copies of each other. Like you feel me? So it's like, but we just do things different. We're just different avatars of the same species.
Yeah,
So it's like whatever we could do, all the ideas, all the answers are inside of us. Every artist work of art, everything that anybody, it's part of the we in there. They just chose to bring it forth,
huh?
You keep that
bring it
box
forth.
open.
Like this, you know what I mean? The artist
Nah.
went into the depth of their soul to find some picture that all of us have down there, but they happen to get off of that floor. Like here it is. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
It's something that's in our it's all there. We just got to look for it. If you
All
meditate
this
enough, or if you
mental.
look deep enough, or if you take shrooms, or if you do any of those things, or if you dream enough, or if you whatever it is that takes to flip to the coin to the other side. Like you feel me? The astral side. Like these are the answers are there.
Yeah, I get what you're saying too. It's like all the things that were made by us is actually a reflection of the mind. It's from the mind. Like the
Hmm.
computers, everything that we made out of the materials of the world or dirt or wherever we made it out of is straight from the mind of us. Like these bottles, these cans, every that shit is crazy though. But damn, bro, that shit is crazy, but it don't make sense. Although because when we were in Joshua Tree, I was just looking at the mountains,
Hmm.
and the mountains was still a reflection of me. Like
Because
certain, like
the mud flood, right?
yeah,
You heard of the mud flood? So this planet or whatever space we share right now, that we're this electromagnetic field we're in, is ancient beyond our belief. The mountains are vitrified cities, vitrified things that would turn to stone. There's giants, there's statues of things that were used to be alive that were turned to stone. That they're saying that the detail that's on those were because someone carved it with hand, the craftsmanship. No, it was a vitrified giant, a
mm,
vitrified city that's melted into the side of the stone, vitrified. You know what I mean? It looks like a mountain now, but it's
yeah,
melted something before it melted. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Some human, other form of human,
yeah, everything
different forms
in
of
the
human,
mind.
still connected to our mind, still connected to us. Anything that's here in this electromagnetic field is connected to us.
Yeah, I'll be tripping off that too. Going like we like everybody be scared of death and like the death thing, but everything is death. Like we walk on death all the time. Like the dirt, everything that we walk on. Like you know how many people probably passed away in the spot that you in right now.
Mm.
Like how many animals, how many fucking people. It's like, bro, we walk on death 24/7. Like at times, I feel like the best way to look at life at times is like Final Fantasy. It's like that
Hmm.
thing that we call death is always after us in one way or another. One way or another, like just now when
Like
dude
Final
ran into
Destination.
yeah, like Final Destination when dude ran into the house, right? Like my daughter
Hmm.
was the first to run out there and see it, and she was like Dad, call 911. I'm like, call 911. I go out there. She was like, I think he's dead, cause dude wasn't moving. He wasn't moving for like 5 minutes, bro. Like he was just. And I just was telling him like, bro, you wasn't moving for like 5 minutes. He said, man, I don't remember nothing. I'm like going, golly, you feel me? But that death thing, bro, I think we so in fear of it that I think that's what make us create all these different afterlives, the ones that don't exist. It's something that is true, that is going on, that is the underlying truth of the whatever the afterlife is. But at the same time, we create a lot of different other ones, and then we turn around and we sell them to each other. Like, cause you can buy afterlife. You feel me? I'm just going. they sell it. They selling all these different things to us, one way or another. And a lot of people we didn't are we didn't got it. We was trained by our parents to believe in certain things, like whether they were true or not. Like like heaven. Like we know heaven is here. It's already here. Heaven and hell is already here. We live in it. But that afterlife thing, it's the one that I don't get because every time I go in and I see life as being a reflection of death, it's like death and life is the same thing. It's like almost like if you die, what if when you die you just go into another life? Like
Yeah,
it's no in between. You just boom to another one. You know how you do on the shrooms when you in there, Ozo, and you be in one place and then you like turn around and you in another place?
hmm hell yeah.
He said, stop smoking weed 7 months ago, and now I remember all my dreams, never going back. But the withdrawal from the first month was ridiculously hard. Huh, had you would walk around with an attitude and shit. But nah, since I remember most of my dreams, but then they kind of go away. And like, I don't see them like, I see them once I'm about to go to sleep. That's when they start coming back. Or like when I get that psychedelic feeling, like my psychedelic experiences come back to where I can see them, depending on certain things that's being said throughout the day. Like it's fucking weird as shit. But my dreams be fucking. I dream every time I sleep, bro. That shit is weird as hell. It's like my mind don't never get no sleep. Like almost to where since my mind is not getting no sleep, it make my body feel tired all the time.
Yeah, mentally, the mental exhaustion is just like physical, more challenging
Yeah.
than physical.
Yeah, I didn't even get no withdrawals. I didn't get no withdrawals because at the time I think I was already on the verge of quitting because it was certain things, like I wanted to drive trucks and stuff like that, so I was like already on the verge of quitting. Cause and then I can't even say I was smoking that long. Cause a lot of you motherfuckers start smoking when you like 14, 15 years old.
Nobody likes a quitter, man.
Yeah, I don't. Nah. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool on weed. Like
I'm cool. I'm cool on somebody else suppressing what I want to do, so I smoke weed. You feel me? Nobody stopping me.
that's all I do. I just smoke my blacks now, bro. You feel me? Smoke my cigars, have my coffee, like the old man, like my grandpa and shit. Like on some
Damn,
real
old
shit,
man cigars, those are crazy
man.
work. Those are just so toxic. So those don't even got no healing herbs inside of it.
Nah, they don't. They ain't got none of that shit. You feel me?
Well, I feel like smoking bud is like a healing weed that it helps you clear out your lungs and stuff like that. And I guess people smoke mullein, this thing called mullein or whatever it is that helps clean, detoxify the lungs. You know what I'm saying? So they mix
Yeah.
it together.
It,
So
it's crazy because I be thinking about that. I said, damn, I quit smoking weed like right, when weed became legal. Where you walking down the street, you watching people roll, you go to the beach, they smoking on the beach. Everywhere you go, somebody smoking a blunt, and they be always
yeah.
going, "You want to hit this?" Like, nah, I can't, I can't, bro. I can't smoke.
Oh, I don't want to smoke nobody's alley for people put stuff. You can't eat at everybody's house and you can't smoke off everybody's blunt.
I don't. I never did. I never did. I only well when we had the meetups, that'd be the only time I smoked with other people. Other than that, like I was just smoking with my girl the whole time anyway. I
You know what I
wasn't
mean?
doing that.
People smoke, they stick grabba in it. They put all type of stuff. They put K2 in it. They put all kind of stuff in there that they think that's cool. Like, no, it's cool. No, you'll be all right. Nah, man.
He
You
said
can't
it's
smoke
better to
everybody's blunt.
vaporize.
Hmm?
He said, no, UL said the mullen. He said they be drinking the mullen tea, and then Woke One said the street weed is getting iffy. I don't trust it like that no more. Man, you know what? You know what's crazy? It don't matter what comes out or what happens. It's gonna be some kind of weird ass conspiracy theory with the shit every time.
Yeah, listen, you know, if the bud, you'll know when it's
I
real weed. Like, you know what I mean? You know when something's sprayed or something that was grown a certain way to make it crazy artificial. Like, you know this stuff. Like, looking at the plant the way it is. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
I just stick to what I know. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to smoke no weed that smells like a magic marker, or
nah,
smells like something crazy. Like, I like this got some chemicals in it. This got something in it.
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
they be having some fire these days. He said, "Man, nah, bro, you don't want to stop smoking." Everybody be saying that. I was saying that a long time ago when I wanted to stop smoking so I could remember my dreams. Now it's like I said, bro, I dream every time I sleep. Every time I'm having dreams of tall ass cylinder like buildings that look like they should be in space or something, and I'm running around the place. You feel me? Where the doors open sideways, like you feel me? I'm having all kind of weird ass dreams, bro. I'm like going, nah, man. You don't. I don't. It's not healthy. I don't think it's healthy. I think it's better to, because once you start dreaming, it's gonna be like I said. It's gonna be like you don't get no sleep. So you already dreaming when you awake, and then as soon as you go to sleep, you just flip into another dream, another life, and you running through that life. And then when you wake up, you back in this life. Then when you go to sleep, you back in that life. Like
Man, you got two jobs, man. Calm down. Get your jobs done. You got shit to do. You
man,
keep signing up for shit. Keep signing up. You all set.
man, that shit is crazy.
See that you keep signing up to other things somebody else wants, somebody else's preference, your job requirements or whatever it is. Like you're not allowed to do this or that, so you got to switch up for them. Like, listen, man, I'm toking my butt because I feel like doing it, and I'll know when it's time for me to hang up the phone. I'll hang it up.
Also help you,
When the
yeah.
weed tells me like, yo, listen, we good. All right, I'm good. We good. We had a good run. Like you feel me?
Hey,
But I do feel like I'm taking a break though, as far as I go, not the weed or anything like that. As far as me, sometimes I feel like taking a break from the bud so that I can replenish my body of everything. Because I've already tried it with food. I don't have no food addictions. I don't have nothing, and I'm still in shape. I didn't lose no weight. Like I'm not skinny. Like you feel me? I'm
yeah,
not a muscle bound idiot either. But at the same time, I'm like I'm good. And it's not like I don't eat
man.
like everybody.
I ain't trying
I
to
don't eat
hear.
like everybody.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I quit smoking weed. I feel like a straight sucker.
Oh man, see now I keep smoking. I keep smoking and I'm good. Like I'm gonna just
I,
smoke, but
I
I
feel
feel like
like
sometimes I'm a
I feel like I
okay.
bowed down. They broke me. Okay, they broke me.
Man, that's crazy. You gotta
Like they,
smoke something. You roll up the fucking paper and smoke like fucking. I gotta achieve something.
That's
Nah,
what I
listen,
be
man. I
feeling
just
like. But yeah, lion's mane. Lion's mane. What's that other one that make you
I
that
mean,
bring back your dreams? Lion's mane is dope. Lion's
I
mane to
mean,
have
it's
you.
good. Period. Like it's good for your mind. Just like my psychedelics is food for your brain. It's not for your stomach. It's for your brain. So it's like same shit. The except lion's mane isn't as psychedelic, but it does have properties that make you feel almost psychedelic, like more like almost like because I took a whole bunch of lion's mane and I've taken mushrooms before, so I knew when it had some type of effect. So the
Yeah,
lion's mane I felt was like a mind clearing, like it was clearing the mind and it was allowing my thoughts to be real crisp, and it was like it was easy to think about stuff. Like it was allowing me to have a mad space and clear breath of fresh air in my mind. Like the you could feel it doing that to you. Like somehow I don't know how to
you
explain
almost.
that, but
It's like when
mhm.
I was taking it too, although it was like that. It was like almost like I was having like a minor spiritual awakening every fucking day. Every
Yeah.
day that
Yeah.
should have kicked in like,
I was like, yo, these are like legal psychedelics. I was like, they sell these at Whole Foods, yo. I got this
yeah,
joint at Whole
yeah, Whole Foods. What's up, Regal?
Foods.
Yo,
A little
Dude.
ginkgo, biloba, biloba is good for
Mhm.
memory, but too much will allow you to sleep. Not allow you sleep. I know they
Oh,
used
biloba? Yeah, bilobas is some other stuff.
biloba.
I don't
That's
know
what
about
it's
that.
called. You ain't
Yeah,
never.
biloba. That's what they. I don't know how it's really pronounced by the language. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard it said like that many times.
What is biloba? Is that how
There's
you
a
say
lot
it?
of vegan
What is
vegetarian.
biloba?
You know what? I started drinking nutritional yeast.
Ginkgo.
I don't know what kind
Ginkgo.
of things is. It's got a lot of properties. I drink also spirulina, blue spirulina.
Oh, for use in
Blue
traditional
spirulina.
medicine.
Oh, I drink it like every day. Blue spirulina and nutritional yeast and powdered goat milk and I'll be
Oh,
drinking. I'll
dang.
be doing. Yeah, I do that every
It's,
day, and I don't eat other stuff because I get more vitamins than I'm getting in the supermarket. You know what I'm saying? Like more.
I might have to check out this biloba shit. It say it's a dietary supplement, improve circulation. See, traditional medicine, the seeds and leaves have been used for centuries in traditional Chinese medicine to treat. You know what? How come all the other countries and shit be having all the good, like, forms of medicine? Like us, like, we go to the doctor had you taking some other shit. Ain't gonna have you taking no
Uh,
natural shit. They like, man, no, we just concocted this shit right here.
yeah,
We got, like, they got witches and fucking seers
yo,
in
bro,
there making
Right.
pills and shit.
yeah, bro. If you go
Like,
look at the United States, right? United States, different regions of the United States have berries, fruits, and all kind of stuff that grows natural in the environment
Yeah,
that are not found in any supermarket from state to state type of thing. Some of them berries and all type of stuff. They go ranges. There's like different type of berries that are super, and there's mushrooms and all kind of things that are not rated at all that we don't know nothing about that the natives knew
mm,
about. That is all natural stuff that's from here. But in the other
yeah.
countries, they still respect that. Over here, we don't. We just want
No,
to
we
put
don't.
some concrete down and spray the bugs up out of here and make this space sterile with our trash.
Yeah, yeah. Then we make a pill, and hey, this good for your liver, but it fuck your heart up. And since this one right here is fucking, since that one fucking your heart up, here go another one that's gonna help your heart, but it's gonna fuck up your liver. It's like next thing you know, you taking a whole thing of pills and shit. Like for everything, one thing to fix this in order but it'll break that, and then you take the other one to fix this that'll break that, and it's like, man, I'm not trying to get old and be doing that. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I fuck that shit. I'm not gonna be like Regal
true.
pulling out that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday pill packet.
It, it's true. What's that little cartoon thing on your profile pic?
What you mean? Oh, on my
Yeah,
profile picture on YouTube.
yeah. Well, you
Oh,
know what I'm like right in the chat.
Discord.
Yeah.
oh, yeah. No, it was some little badge they gave me. I just put up.
Oh, I thought that was like some one of the entities you seen or something.
Nah, I thought you was talking about the YouTube one, because the YouTube one, it's like a picture of me like with my hand out. But then when I was going through the fucking tunnel with all the skulls, like it was hella skulls, bro, in the tunnel. Like, you know how you go through the DMT tunnels and shit.
Yeah.
Like, this tunnel was made out of straight skulls and like bone skulls, and I was like, what the fuck? That shit was trippy as hell, and I had to
What
just
was in
try to
there?
recreate it.
What was in
Uh,
there? You just
Uh,
I just flew through
so
it
you was
like the
like,
DMT way, like when you fly through the tunnels and shit.
yeah,
I
yeah,
just was
yeah,
flying
what
through
was
it. I
that
forgot
called?
what happened. I forgot what
Oh,
was
okay.
at the end. I forgot what was at the end of that one.
The skulls are more. They took away from whatever else happened after that. The skulls are more important.
No, no, I just don't remember that because like, although we had over 1,000
Yeah,
psychedelic experiences.
I
I had
know.
over 1,000, bro. Like, it take for me to go back and watch a video to remember the shit and go, oh, like, as soon as I see part of it and they explain like the first couple of seconds, I'll be like, oh shit, I remember this one. Like, I had so many, like,
Got to
so
go to the
many, bro.
archive.
Yeah, got to go to the
Yeah.
archives just to see it, and it's like then I'll remember it. But because I had so many, and it's many more to come. Like I am not. I know I'm far from done. I'm far
Bro, so
from
your
done.
little character, that little badge they gave you, is he a stopwatch with fire on the stopwatch part?
Man, I
What is he,
don't
a
know.
flower? Chainsaw? Like what is this little dude character they gave you? He's like a Labubu doll man with a little stopwatch.
I don't even know, bro. I just it just gave it to
He's just
me.
a
I
little
just stuck
demon,
that shit
a
on
little
there.
demon, a little demon entity that's just sitting there like laughing, just watching what we talk about, man.
Hey,
He
don't
ain't
be
nothing.
saying that. You know people believe in them demons, bro. You
They
feel
say the
me?
demons are enchanted. It could be a drawing. It could be a sigil. Like it could be, and from there comes an emotion, and that emotion is a controlling thing that control you as a person. That's why spirits are called liquor, as alcohol, alcohol. The demon alcohol, and the other one, all the different names that they have that are connected to the alcohol and connected to you know what I mean. And these
Yeah.
spirits are for anger and lust and envy and all those emotions that pop up when people are, you can see their body, their mind leaves and their spirit takes over when their eyes are glassy and they're doing shit on an autopilot.
You see my you I mean you've been seeing my experiment I've been doing on YouTube and shit. My
Oh.
Jesus and you feel me and the different rappers that passed away and I'm like they in heaven and people going, no, that motherfucker is in hell. It's like why would you even put them in heaven? They ain't go to heaven. They went to hell. You know, that just be experiments. That should be funny as hell, bro. Just watching the comments. And then I like the comment. I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all be throwing the comments to, the new people. I like to say something just to see what you say. You feel me? See what people say. You feel me about whether it's a Jesus one? Because most people when they see the Jesus one, they like, thank you, Lord.
Hey, yeah. No, you know what I mean?
Hey, and I'm just like, I get it though. I get it. I get it. You feel me? I'll be the same thing. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
But it's like, nah, that person right there, he in hell. There's no way King Von to be in heaven. I'm like, boy, you got to go watch that mushroom experience I had with King Von in order to
If right, if
understand.
no book like if right, if out of let's roll the dice, right? If out of all the things that it possibly could happen when we die, if
Comment
we turn into an
what the
astral
hell?
being, right? Astral form, some ghost thing that could come and go, or
Unsubscribe.
disappear, or fade out,
Resubscribe.
or whatever, right?
Yeah.
As far as psychedelics has showed me, dog, there is no such thing. Even if there is a hell, you could get up out of there.
Yeah.
There's somewhere else.
Yeah.
No, there's no end. There's no bottom to the pit. There's an infinite of things you could squeeze through some crack if you will it will away will you're not subscribed to something so bad that you subscribe to the point that you're like, no, we can't do nothing, the devil has he has
But
me, I'm his prisoner, man. Fuck him, man, I'm getting up out of here.
exactly, exactly. I'm not a prisoner to him, but you know what? It kills me because people will say this about like somebody from the mafia or somebody like Hitler or different things like that, but then them motherfuckers, these be the same people that believe in Thor. I'm like going, wait, but you look at Thor as being this, you feel me, and we know the Vikings, they fought to the death, and that's the only way you can get to Valhalla.
Mhm.
It's through the war and fighting until you die.
So this is the thing,
And
right? Like different
Valhalla is they
islands.
have it.
Islands. You have if what if it's like different islands that you have to prescribe to? You have to prescribe to this one to go to Valhalla. You have to prescribe to the to Christianity to go to
To
this
heaven,
heaven. You
yeah,
have to prescribe to you know what I mean? You have to prescribe to the halls of Amente to go to the halls of Amente. You
yeah.
have to prescribe to Valhalla. You feel me? I mean, so all these things you got to go. This, is this a different place, a different platform, a different thing? Like, and I think it's like a way to, some people are lost, some people feel like they need to hold hands, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I don't think we need any of that. Like there's just, you could just infinitely go and come and go and probably visit all these places if you want. Like, you feel me? Like you could probably go pop your head in over there. Like, what they really got going on over here? What they talk about? What they
Yeah,
believe in over here? Like,
yeah,
what,
exactly. And I think that's what we are. I think that's what we are as psychedelic travelers. We go and we travel through all these different places, and we look at
You got
them.
any
yeah, because it's like, why? It's just
papers?
Huh?
why be
I'll
too
get you.
free? Like too freedom, the freedom you want to be not subscribed to nothing. Like I just want to keep it moving and go where I
That's it.
want and see what I want to. You feel me? Like there's no stop to this reality. Like you feel me? You gotta watch what you ask for. You feel me? Like at the end of
Yeah,
the day, I told you, I try to look at something, and there was so much detail in the trip that it was like, because I got the PS5, and I like video open world games, and I like games that are high graphic, super realistic looking. This looks crazy real. Like they're making the games more and more. You know what I mean? So in the trip, when I'm tripping, and then I see something that looks graphically correct, like this looks like real sunlight with dust particles floating and touching something, and I'm like, I could see the particles, like, yo, and I'm like, let me look at the details. And as soon as I thought that, I zoomed in and I kept zooming and zooming and zooming and zooming until I was into the Ant-Man particle verse, kept going and kept going, and I didn't know how to stop looking. I didn't know how to reverse my eyeballs from looking. I was just
yeah,
going and traveling and gone. I was like dove too deep into. I was already somewhere where I wanted to go explore, and I was just asking for more detail, and I just zoomed
exactly.
into particles.
Yeah.
So it's like
What's up,
there's
Chris
no
Coast?
there's no there's no end to it. Like Kalindi said, there's no you just. That's why I don't. I just when I take high doses,
Said
you
Ozo
got to go in a
100.
good mindset. You got to go in a good mood, in a good state of mind, in a good mindset. Like you got to go happy and feeling good. Like that's why I always
Hey,
watch, that's why I always watch comedy. You feel me? I always watch comedy like just before while it's kicking in. I'm
yeah.
watching stand up, and
Hey,
I just start geeking.
that's how
You
I
feel
used
me?
to. Yeah, that's how I used to feel. Now I like when shit get real chaos. Like if somebody close to me pass away, I go in at the most chaotic times. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
follow.
yeah.
I do not
There's no
follow none of
rules.
the scripts. Yes, I don't follow
Yeah,
no
okay,
scripts
man.
no more. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
there's
hear
no.
shit. I'm not trying to
It'll
hear
lighten
shit.
up the mood.
I'm not gonna let anybody these days create it
Yeah,
before I get there for me.
yeah,
Like
for
that's
sure.
the thing. So it's like I go in when I'm happy, but then I go in when I'm sad. I like to go in when I'm like when it's a lot of shit going on. When I lose somebody real close to me, and I like go, damn, they died. Like I fuck it, I'm not scared of death. You feel me? Let me
Yep.
go see. Let me go in here now. You feel me? If you could take
Yeah.
them, you could take me.
They gonna tell you, shut up, man.
Sit your
Shut up.
ass
Wait
there.
your turn, man. Shut up, man. Wait your turn, man. Yo, you know what's crazy is the the shrooms is like anything, any psychedelic, but I think specifically shrooms because they're so old and ancient and natural, and just you don't think that they have any power to them. They could grow off of a roll of toilet paper, fool, and they'll give
Yeah.
you a psychedelic trip beyond your belief. Like this grew off of some toilet paper. Like what kind of power does this have? All of it.
Yeah, all of
Like
it. That's what I said. I said that's what let me see that okay, it was one belief system that started and it branched off into all these other belief systems. Christianity, Muslim, whatever you want to call it, branched off into all these other ones. But it was always the one underlying one that actually started it, that kicked it off for the other ones to even be able to exist. So, but what if that's the thing, Ozo? What if, what you believe in when you get ready to perish? Then I don't even want to say that because that wouldn't make sense. I was going to say whatever you believe in when you perish, what if you go to that place? I don't even want to believe that because I think, you
I think
actually,
it might be deeper than like we can't just prescribe it to something
yeah,
like you feel me like the water, more like the waters of the afterlife waters. The waters is chaos waters. The waters that the boatman has to take you across. The waters of the that you got to have the coins on your eyes to get the ferryman to take you across that water. That water down there is like chaos water. Like there's things happening under there. There's entities down there. There's things like you feel me. There's
yeah,
the waters of
multitude.
life, the river of life is chaos. It'll just take you and wash you up on the shore where you're born
Sorry.
again as a baby. You feel me? Like if you're not knowing that that's chaos, the chaos will
Sorry,
take you and
iced tea. I
splash you
know,
up on
bro.
the rocks. and twist you up around, and then they'll sort of spit you out somewhere where you're born somewhere else doing something else as whatever it is. You feel me? I don't know if anybody believes in like reincarnation or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a life force that'll take you and you go come over somewhere else because it's not going to crush. It's not going to end your life. You're just going to go somewhere else, and that river is probably an infinite river. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah.
who knows what it is? You don't even know. Like I
That
don't even believe like the molecule, oxygen molecule that they, where do they see this molecule? I've only seen pictures of it, depictions of it, drawings of it. I never, how do they take air and look at it? How can you see air? How- so how do we know what air is and how do fish know what water is? You feel me?
oh, hey, I know, huh? What kind of microscope they got looking at air, huh? Like, what type of shit is that?
Yeah, what light are you putting in? Is the only thing you can see in air is particles of other stuff, man, of light and dirt and dust and
And
I
all
mean,
kind of shit
it's like
floating. All kind of
yeah.
shit floating through that shit. That is trippy. That's some wild shit. But
It is.
hey, take 10 grams and you'll see the air.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask next time. Like, what am I breathing in? Last time it looked like a sound. To me, it was a sound. I was breathing in. Everything around me was a sound. The like the made me think of the sound that they say that the like the sound that sparked life.
yeah,
That you feel me? Like everything. The breath.
everything was
That's there
spoken
was no
into
difference between
existence.
me. Yeah, yeah. There was no difference between me, the sound, what I was breathing in, the dresser, the bureau, the TV, everything that was in that room in the darkness. And it was so dark in there that I couldn't see, but I could still see in 3D. I mean, and in infrared type of thing or something. When you're in shrooms, you can see in the blackness. You can see stuff still there. Like
Yeah,
everything's there. Like so. I would question: is it the memory of the stuff that was there that's imprinted in my mind? Because I
that's what I
can't
be
really see
thinking.
it.
That's
I
what I be
wonder because I
thinking.
question everything. I don't subscribe to nothing. I don't believe. I'm trying to debunk it as I'm doing. Like you feel me? Like well, how is this possible? How
Yeah,
can I X-ray vision this? Like I could see my bones in my arm. Like what the hell?
yeah. I was
So
like, when I was seeing my dogs and shit that time, it was like everything was like a fucking sound wave pattern or something. It wasn't even the shit wasn't even real. It was just a sound, like a wave of sound or something like that. And even listening
it was
to it, it was like hella robotic and shit. It didn't even. It wasn't, bro. That shit was trippy as shit.
the book. I don't know how to explain this, right? I never did, right? I'm thinking of it now. It's like that day when I took that dose, it was a high dose, and I was like obliterated, bro. Like my eyes was like fading, and I was breathing. I was starting to see the air getting sucked into my nostrils and coming out, and I was breathing in through my mouth, and I could see the air getting pulled in, like, and I was breathing out, and then I started seeing the sound. It was the sound that was it was the air, and then I could see like I don't know if it was the sound coming off of my heart was making a ring around me like a torus field that I could
Oh
see a
yeah,
bubble around me of me breathing in, my heart beating, and all the stuff that is me was like this field around me. Like and I could see that everything was connected to me still. The breath that I was breathing in, the
fucking
stuff that was part of
senses.
the dresser and the room and the bed I was sitting on, everything was connected to the air and everything. Like it was like, holy
Damn,
shit, there's no
well,
separation to none of this shit.
yeah. Oh my god, that's the part that always get me right there, Ozo. Is when I become one with everything, and then there's no separation. Like the computer, everything that I'm looking at that's in front of me, I'm not separate from. But it's like you can't explain it though. Then another thing when I dove in on the Lucy, bro, the air was water. Like I when I got thirsty, I was not even going in there trying to take a sip of water, bro. I was just breathing. I breathed, and it was like I was taking a sip of a cup
Yeah,
of water every with every breath.
absolutely. Precipitation, for sure.
Yeah, and I'm going like, what the fuck? I'm like, man, why is it? It seemed like it's just hella water in the air. Like the air is just
Yeah,
water or something. Like we underwater, but it's not
we
as thick
overuse.
as.
hmm we abuse it. We abuse certain things. Like if we was on somewhere where there's
First
no
of all,
water,
I'm
and
saying,
then we go into an environment that's full of lush green air, and the air's got water molecules in it, they'd be able to feel it too. They breathe it in, like, oh man, I could taste the water in the air. Dang, like yeah, somebody else. No bullshit. I gave somebody else some shrooms that I was chilling with them, and they told me that they seen the air turn to water beads. Like they were
yeah,
seeing the air. water molecules in the air as they
Yeah.
were breathing them in. They could taste it in the air and everything. They could taste the water, and like you said, drinking and all that.
Natural
He was
environment
tasting the air, the water out of the
is
air.
the air
That's
around you.
crazy.
Yeah, UL said
That's
the
crazy. That's gotta be a highly popular trip that's people have had because you know what I mean. That's something.
oh
That's why it's good to have a community of people that could be like, oh, raise their hand immediately, like me too.
yeah
I
yeah
thought me too.
yeah. Okay, so the other day, the one thing I was talking about you, hey, you wasn't here also about everything being spirit. You know, like it was like you just was saying, like you was everything was one thing. It wasn't no separation between things, right? Like that's what I was talking about the other day about everything being spirit. That's how come it's so easy to put a demon or put angel into anything and make anything evil or make it good. It's like almost like you are like the composer, you feel me, like a motherfucker that's running the whole fucking music show, and you're like putting these things into everything. So I'm like going, are we the spirit that is giving life to the things outside of us, or is the things outside of us just you know
We gotta be in a matrix. Look, we gotta be in some type of matrix because that day when I was telling you, I can't even explain to the listeners how all that stuff was digitized before my eyeballs. Like I'm literally looking at this stuff like if I'm inside of a video game or in a movie that was animated and they put CGI around me to make it look like I'm breathing in the sound. I don't know how to explain that. Like you feel me? And that everything is
yeah.
connected through this sound and it's touching everything and I'm breathing it in and everything has air within it. The molecules inside of the wood have air. Everything has air. Everything has air or water. It's the yin yang of the everything.
So,
Like everything is
but like you know how they say everything is just made up of atoms. Everything is made up
yeah.
of the same atoms. Everything.
Sandbox. We're in a sandbox, bro. Sandbox of molecules that became a watch, a phone,
A
clothes,
phone, a clothes.
everything,
Oh,
food.
you know what it remind me of that one Transformers, the extinction one. Remember where he was telling her, he said, "Look, no, we figured it out." And he had the little ball of fucking shit, and he said, "Transform." It transformed into a gun. He said, or it could be this. And it was like that thing, like it was almost like the black goo when you in the experience, the black goo that you see that can transform into anything, but he was able to transform those molecules into anything, form them into anything. It was like almost like they were micro nanobots or something. But he can transform it into a car, into a gun, into whatever he wanted, whatever he
That's
wanted.
crazy.
But I feel like that's what we do already with the mind. With our mind, we can
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
we
yeah.
see and we can transform it into what we want it to be.
Oh, look, listen to this trippy stuff, right?
Dang,
Listen
my
to this, right? I
phone
want you
died.
to try this. Oh, your phone died?
No, not mine. I'm talking about
Oh,
I see my boy on YouTube.
hey, listen to this, right? This I want you to try this because I know you're the only person that will understand what I'm saying, right? I was listening to this audio book, and they were
What's
talking about
happening?
this dude. He had a mind space where I don't know, he had a mind space where he could bring
I like the
this
movie.
this creature, this monster being
Big
out of in and out
special
of it,
boy.
right? He
Yeah.
was a monster. This dude had a special um he was gifted this special thing to be able to tame any monster, right? So wherever he goes, he comes across baby creatures or whatever. If he takes it, he could put it into this mind space that it disappears, and it goes into this mind space that he made for it. And it's like an island that he made for this creature that lives there. And one of these creatures, they went to the spot where there was a water, and the water was full of these glow in the dark, these electrical like fish that were made out of energy, like these energy fish and stuff like that. And he put it into the mind space. And as they was describing it, I was thinking about this and I was in my mind and I could see a pond with the little energy fish swimming through it. Like if it's in my mind space that you could make something with little energy beings like that inside of there. Like that kind of blew my mind for a second and I just snapped out of it and it was like, damn, that's crazy work. I can imagine this on a mushroom. Next time I take a trip, that's gonna be part of my thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah. That. But that's the crazy thing. I be thinking sometimes, right? It's because like like the emerald tablets and different ones that tell you like when you going through the bardos or you going through these things Like they're just you. But that's the part that I don't understand is how. So it's almost like you have so many different layers to yourself, to the you that you think is just you. You got the spiritual, and you got not just the physical layers of like how the body got layers, but you got spiritual layers also, hella different ones, and then the ideas that we have, the ideas create entities. These ideas are not just random ideas. These ideas that we have been passed on through generation through generation through generation. And those ideas they create entities. And these entities live within everybody in one way or another. Even our feelings. Like that's the one thing that I first started seeing when I started diving in is that my feelings, my love, my hate, my anger, they were different entities in they self that was existing within myself that I would pass on, that I'm going to pass on to my kids, that they're going to pass on to their kids. And they're going to live within us for eternity. And it make me think of the Matrix and how the Matrix, it got the robots, and the robots is using the humans, but they doing it as batteries, and they got them like in the little things, you feel me? And the humans don't do nothing. They just lay up in those things, and and they just basically just energy. So it's almost like all these different ones that exist within us. Somebody outside. It makes up different entities, and then we get to go see them when we dive in on the psychedelics. You get to run into them, like you get your heart chakra, and the different chakras also being entities. What's up with it, Cryo? And that's the first thing I was seeing when I first started diving in, and that shit was tripping me out, bro. Just the energies, the
Oh,
different,
you were
the what?
you said you were seeing me while you was tripping?
No, I said, what's up, Cryo?
Oh, okay. I thought you said with cry. I was like, wait, what we talking about, Willis?
Hey, what you mean? We tripped together, Cryo.
That's true. You saw me when we tripped. That's true.
Yeah, we
True.
did. We did that already. Come on now. Like
I
I
thought you
always,
meant like I was one of your mystical visions. You were like, oh, I was tripping so hard, and then I saw cryo, and I was like, damn, I know now.
nah, nah. I said, nah. I want to trip with Ozo and UL.
Oh, for sure. That'd be sick. Definitely, man. They be good ass trip people.
It's like Mickey Mouse. He came out of Walt Disney's mind into the second dimension. New friends were created. They were brought into the third, into 3D with Disneyland and the world. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying right there. So look. That's exactly what I'm saying, Nigel. And then this is the cold thing, like me seeing Anubis, right? When I seen Anubis on my experience, I started seeing different things in the reality that we shaped like Anubis. That was a part of that energy right there. And we didn't understand it. We didn't understand like, oh, why we made the lotion bottle look like this. We didn't understand like, okay, like I had a dip bar I got a dip bar in the backyard with a punching bag. And like it's shaped like the bull. You feel me? I started seeing different things that we were creating that were shaped, taking on the form of these entities, but we were using it for something different. Just like how we're using the energy of them right now, just living out our lives in our everyday life. But at the same time, we create these little things that look like these different energies. And we use them for other stuff, bro. The shit is like hella wild. It's hella wild. They start to come out into reality. Because right now, we was talking about this last night. Somebody said, if we just stop directly messing with these things or talking about them, they would kind of disappear. They wouldn't exist no more. They wouldn't exist in our mind. Because, they don't really exist out here. They exist within everybody, within every person. You feel me? The different energies. Like the knowledge. The knowledge would be the god Thoth. You feel me? Death will be Anubis. This one will be that one. That one will be that one. They like if we just kind of just turned our backs on them, like they wouldn't really exist anymore. But I think they would, though. I think they would. I think they always would, because they gonna always play a part, because they all come together to create the thing that is happening. We put it into the world, so that we can do what they call worshiping now, but it's just a way that we interact with reality. Yeah, exactly. Y'all should check out the movie Monkey Bone. I seen that a long time ago. But that was before I even started diving in on psychedelics. I probably do need to watch that again, because I don't even remember what it was about.
You seen the other one I told you last time, the Discovery?
That I haven't even. I couldn't find that one. I couldn't find where to watch that one at.
Oh, you gotta watch it on you got the thing you gave me.
Oh, Movie Box Pro. Okay, yeah, Movie
Yup.
Box Pro.
No, they got everything.
What the
Hmm.
hell? I don't even know how that happened, bro. I said, man, we get in here, we be talking about this real stuff. You feel me? It be
Yeah.
hella trippy, bro. And then I post some crazy shit that don't even mean shit, and that shit. You got a 168 new subscribers in the last day. It's like, wait, hold on, how come when we talking about this real life shit, YouTube algorithm
Algorithm.
is on the bullshit for reals?
Yeah, they're like, nah, man, nah, we
Nah,
don't
get
want y'all
out
to
of
talk.
here. We don't want y'all talking about that. Nobody woke in this motherfucker. We need everybody sleep, sleep.
Go back to sleep.
Go
Go back
back
to
to
sleep.
sleep. Go back to sleep. You got work tomorrow.
Yup.
Oh shit. Y'all should check out
Crazy.
the. Yeah, I'm gonna check out that Monkey Bone. Let's see. He's an artist creator. He comes up with a character, but then dies, and the character tries to take his body. Oh, and he asked to fight it using another body. What? What? That's Monkey Bone, UL? Oh shit. Oh yeah, it's about selling the dream, selling a dream. I told y'all, bro. I said, look, I was watching a dude like with a gang of subscribers, and he was breaking it down about you know, how they do it, how like they have different people on YouTube that's making videos, and then like we go, okay, Ozo, me, you, UL, and this person, we're gonna just make videos about this, and then you got these people over here that group up and they make videos about this, and you feel me, and they all get in their different groups, and they all like kind of take over the algorithm of making videos on their own little perspectives, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I'm telling you, I said, man, that's my problem though. I'm telling you, I do not follow no rules. I don't. Hey, I think I do not. I always break the rules one way or another. I don't know how. I don't know. I started this when I was hella young. I always went against the grain of how everything's supposed to be done, and and even when I tried to do it the way that they do it, it just I don't know, it just never worked. I never stayed on that page, so it's like even at work, it's like you feel me. I always go against the grain. It'd be like, hey, you got to do it this way. It's like says who? Like
uh,
as long as it's done, okay.
I'm definitely gonna watch Monkey Bone today.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. He said Monkey Bone even goes into the land of the dead to make a deal. Dang.
Yep, I'm watching that today. I already got it locked in on the Movie Box Pro. Hit.
Oh, Zafir is funny. Zafir saying, I don't have that experience, but I'm a sandwich. It make me remember Little Rascals when he gave him the
Hmm.
the sandwich and it had sand. He said it had what's the name in it? Kitty litter in it or some shit. He said it's a sandwich.
That's out of pocket, man.
You gotta go against the grain to cross the rings. That's like even with the psychedelic experience. Like people at first, I remember people saying you can't do it every day. You gotta wait like a week, 2 weeks for it, before you go back. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, I was going in every day. I was not following no codes, no rules. You gotta do this, and you gotta like. It's almost like it reminds me of religious beliefs already. You feel me? It's like you gotta have these religious beliefs. Like it's no different than for real. It's no different than like Christianity or any other system of belief, spiritual system of belief. You have to do this in order for it to do
Mhm.
that. And it's like, that's not true. Then I start seeing
Yeah.
fucking Vice, and I'm seeing motherfuckers at raves and shit doing cocaine and mushrooms. And I'm like, nah, I don't do cocaine. I never have. But I'm going, how the fuck? Then what the fuck is everybody else over here talking about? This is something is not right now.
I'm dead.
I'm saying I'm not a good witch or a bad witch. I'm a sandwich. That was HR puffing stuff.
You know how it
Yeah.
goes though, book. The only thing I can say is where the only because it works if you microdose it every day. You could take it however. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. They just show that you know how the brain floods that the whole thing ignites. That you get that full ignition of the brain if you wait in between doses, like when you take high doses or doses that to be for them to fully ignite the entire brain. Because if you try to take 5 grams today, 5 grams tomorrow, 5 grams the next day, it'll work and it'll hit you. It'll be in your system, but it's not going to be the same like when you get the full 5 gram dose, like that it hits your whole brain. And if you do it every 2 weeks, you'll get that 5 grams will fuck you up every time. Like you know what I
That,
mean?
but
Like
that's
every
but
2 weeks.
that's what I was saying. Like I could take 5 grams today, right, and then
Hmm.
have a dope experience, and then take
Hmm.
3 grams tomorrow, and the 3 grams will hit me harder than the five.
Yeah, yeah. It happened to me. Yeah, it happened
Yeah,
to
you
me.
you know how we used to back in the days, Ozo. Come on now,
Yeah.
we wasn't
Yeah,
following no
I was one
kind
of the
of
highest, I was one of the most cracking, cold cracking, reality shattering. I took 7, and then the next day I took 3.5, and that
yeah.
3.5 blew my
And
mind.
that's what I always said. I said you can't have it both ways. You can't say you create your own reality and then come in and try to create a reality for me, and then go, okay, this is the way it's supposed to be done. But yeah, I thought I create my own reality. I thought I was the ruler of my shit, of how I do things. So I started looking at these things, bro. I hate to say it. I started looking at it, and I think that's what even made me go against the default mode. UL, the default mode. You
Yo,
can't do this. You can't do that. Like I take mushrooms today, DMT tomorrow, 4-HCO the next day, and then I just keep doing it. And it was always a dope experience. It never was like, oh, what happened? Oh, nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't see nothing. Like, no, it was always, a lot of shit going on with everyone every time, and I did it for like 3, 4 years straight, straight,
out of,
4 years
out of control.
straight, out of control, out of control. But
Pocket out of mind.
I understand. I like with why when I was doing it that time when the mushrooms took and made it to where I couldn't hear my thoughts. This was why right here. It took my thoughts to where I couldn't hear them, so I didn't have that chaos going on of everybody saying you got to do it this way, you got to do it like this, you can't do it. It's sacred, and it's like, bro, everything is sacred. Like what the fuck? Like alcohol is sacred. Shit, cigars is sacred. Everything is sacred. If you want it to be, it's like nah. It's none of these
life,
Death is
things.
sacred.
Yeah,
life,
Life
that
is sacred.
life and death.
exactly.
Yep, life and death.
Wait a minute.
Life and death.
Wait a minute. If
Hmm.
everything is
Yeah,
sacred,
what's up,
that
Crow?
means nothing is sacred.
Exactly. It is and ain't at the same time because the things that are
Because not
sacred.
everybody. Yeah,
That's why
listen, not
everybody
everybody.
gets.
Not
hey,
everybody gets born. You feel me?
hey,
So,
no.
so, so the rest of us that are born, we're born into the sacred realm.
Yeah, that's why
Everything is sacred.
everybody. That's why everybody get to choose their sacrosity. I'm just saying, everybody get to choose their
Wait a
own.
minute. What if like we choose to be a sperm? We don't even choose to like be a the baby. We just say, you know what? I want to end up in this nutsack. You know what I'm saying? And
Some
then
did
we just
that.
have a chance. We just have a chance of being alive. Like it's
Yeah.
not even like we get to guarantee being alive. You know?
Yeah, that's why it's all them sperms going. Only one get into that egg. One
Mm-hmm.
out of all of them, only one. You feel me? You just think you
That
won
depends
that.
on what they. That depends on what they identify as.
Ah, for reals, man. But yeah, and I think when it comes to psychedelics, like sometimes you gotta let people find their own way, and you can't try to create a place for them to go, because like that's what a lot of people do. Oh my God, bro, spirituality is so beyond me now. Like the, the spiritual people that you see on these platforms are too goddamn spiritual. That's what I'm just saying, okay? Some people are too fucking spiritual. They dress the part, they only talk the part, and they can't step outside of the part that they're acting. When they at home by themselves and they ain't around everybody else. But I'm just saying, some people just take this shit a little bit too far. And the mushrooms, when you go in on the mushrooms, what do they say? Don't take everything so
They say,
serious.
hey, when I take the mushrooms, they start cussing at me a little bit. They're like, hey, screw you, cryo, thinking you're all cool and shit. And then I'm like, I am. And then it starts laughing back at me.
Yeah. They be like, fuck you. No, fuck you. Like, shit. What you mean?
Literally.
Like the time I remember one time I seen Anubis on the experience, and I was like kind of mad, bro. I was like hella pushing him and shit. I don't even know how I was doing that shit, but I was pushing him all in his chest. Like, I forgot what I was saying, but I was just angry for some reason at that time when I went in. And because it's like I said, you get kind of frustrated because when it comes to diving in, you want it to always be this spiritual thing. And like I said, everything is spirit. So it's gonna always be that. It's not gonna be anything outside of that. But it's when we want things, like we the body wants what it fucking wants, okay? And if it's not getting it, it's gonna be kind of hangry. It's gonna be spangry, spiritually angry than a motherfucker if it's not getting that thing that it thinks it needs. Because this is the one thing that we do. We go, if I get this or if I do this, it's gonna make life okay. Oh, if I
Right?
take
And
10 grams and I get rid of this part of me, I kill my ego, it's gonna make life okay. You feel me? That's
well,
why.
isn't it just self grooming to fit in into the spiritual clique? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
At that point, that's just the same novel face game of face that the normal people play, but just in a spiritual color and shape. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes no difference.
yeah. That's why it's so easy to fit into any kind of clique and just follow it. It makes it easier. You feel me? Like if I
Right.
just become a Jehovah Witness, it makes it easier. I don't really have to do anything. Everything is already right there for me. It's already,
Mm-hmm.
programmed. The program
But
is
here's the
already
thing:
there, and I
who
just follow it.
that they were so close to God that they could tell everybody else what to do,
That's
just in
every
the way that Jesus said not. Because everything Jesus ever said was about you as an individual finding your own true path through God, rather than just
exactly.
going to the church or going to the Torah or going to the Pharisees. Like, no, you were supposed to have a personal relationship with the Father and the Son and figure it out on your own rather than listening to some goddamn priest that won't even let you read the book. Back in
Yeah,
the day, they had the Bible in Latin but refused to translate it into English. You want to know why? Because they didn't want normal, poor people having access to the Bible.
yeah,
Because it was a tool of control.
yeah. And what they do, they actually didn't they make it like illegal or something to even. It was like you couldn't do it. If you do it, you'll be put to death. You feel me?
Right.
But that, that just made other people like, go, hey, well, I'm gonna just write my own Bible. I can't use
Then they call
yours.
that
Oh,
fiction.
okay. I'm gonna just write my own, and that's what a lot of people
Well,
did.
ever since they invented the printing press, everything changed. And when they invented King James, things changed even more. And then they invented computers after that. And you know the craziest thing? Without the
Yeah.
King James Bible, we never would have had computers. Isn't that
Yeah,
crazy?
man. And what's crazy is how we create our own demise without knowing that we're doing it. Like we constantly,
100%.
we constantly create our own demise. We go, well, if you don't believe this, then this, and this gonna happen to you. You feel me? And like it start happening to people, and this is what make people accept their belief because everything is already happening. There's nothing that's not happening. Everything is happening at one time. At one time, this thing is going every which way.
Wait, so what you mean to tell me is that even though time moves in a singular, linear, laser-like direction of infinitely small focus throughout the realm of pure possibility, you can change the angle of that bitch and go anywhere.
Anywhere you want, anywhere. But if you're only told that there's only two ways, them the only ways you gonna see.
Right. And
That's
why
it.
I call it a pole, because the pole has two ends.
Yeah, which is fucking crazy to me now. Cause it's fucking weird, bro. It's weird.
Yup.
And we accept it, and then we start seeing it because that's life is already doing this thing. And then we start to see it. We go, oh yeah, he was right. He was right. It said if I don't pay my tithes, this was gonna happen and that was gonna happen. Yeah, that shit was gonna happen anyway. Like nobody is really safe in this life thing. Like when I say safe, I mean safe from the one thing that everybody don't want to happen, which is death. Nobody is safe from that, and nobody can save you from that, huh?
What if some people want that? What if some people understand that they'll just be born again in a different body somewhere, someplace else, some other time? They're fine with the concept of dying. And how many old people do you think really want to live at that point? I'm going to be real with you, True. Most old people want to die. They're just too scared to kill themselves.
Well, that's what Jack Kevorkian was doing. That we know that's a fact. You feel me? We know that is a fact. Like, and it don't even be just old people. Because, they got that one place in China where they got a whole forest where people just go in there and they just off they self.
That's Japan. In China,
Is that Japan? Is that Japan?
Yeah.
Is it Japan? They got the whole little forest and shit. Yeah, it's so. Which is wild to me, but I mean that's just part of it. That's why I said it's going every which way already. It's going every which way we can think of. We can think of every situation that shit is happening right now. Right now. Like, and which is wild because we'll be in our own bubble, making our bubble be the whole bubble. And it's like your bubble is the whole bubble, but it ain't at the same time. So your understanding only goes as far as you. That's it. You feel me?
And that's the crazy thing. You know what I realized, True?
What?
Consciousness is a property of space, bro. And not just local space, absolute space of infinity. So our brains, even though they use the processing power contained within the neurons and dendrons and shit like that of the actual fucking brain receptacle, it uses the physics of the whole universe to calculate your experience. So you have the whole omnipotence behind you. You just don't fucking know it.
Yeah, but when you think about it, like we always talked about that cryo, that thing that's in there, whatever it is the same thing that's existing in everybody and everything. But as you go on in life, you only see this thing right here that you perceiving yourself to be. You don't see that inner thing that's being everything. So
that's the thing though. This inner thing that is being everything is actually everything outside of what you think is going on. It's all of it. It's all of it, baby.
It's all of it.
People don't fucking understand.
It's all of it, and it's experiencing itself in every which way possible, bro. Every which way you can think of, life is experiencing itself that way. But I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go because I gotta go help my family do some things. So
Gotcha, bro.
I'm gonna try to come back later tonight. Well, I ain't gonna try. I am. I'm
Sounds
gonna come
good.
back later tonight. You feel me? And we can drop a late night live. But
You go.
all right, Ozo. All right,
All right,
Cryo.
man. All right.
All
Let's
right.
go,
Peace
crowd.
out, man.
All right, y'all. Yeah, man. It get more interesting every time we have these talks. But I'm gonna make sure make sure before I come back, I'm gonna watch that movie Monkey Bone. I gotta see that because I watched that shit a long time ago, and I probably didn't understand it when I was watching it. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to check it out. RUL, Zafir, everybody, Joe Crow. Yeah, hopefully you be able to come back tonight and talk, Joe Crow.